History is a vast and limitless thing. Each rotation of Nirn is but an ephemeral thread in the infinite tapestry of time. Time neither loves nor hates us. It does not care how we choose to live, or if we're noble in the face of death. Even the gods must bow to the inexorable power of time. Time does not empathize with mortals. It is the impassive, unshakable, and ever-present truth that surrounds us. But while time is ambivalent to our mortal plight, it is also the source of our greatest gift, the gift of life. Each of us is given a thread in the great tapestry of time. This thread contains our history, and its weave is up to each of us. There are those whose threads stand out bright in the fabric of time. Heroes and villains of their age, whose weave changes the pattern, while others create knots that mar the great tapestry forever, leaving scars upon our collective history that will never be healed. It is not until we see our individual histories in this light that we begin to realize how insignificant we truly are. And yet, this is our world, and these are our stories. The real tragedy lies in how few of our stories are ever remembered. Time is cold and impassive, and yet contained within its fabric are the unrecorded tales of mortals, sagas of triumph and failure, compassion and bloody betrayal, the ghostly threads that constitute the greater part of the tapestry in which our stories are woven. This is where I work. My name is Spurius Teufel. I am a scribe and lector of the Imperial Historical Archive of the Republic of Cyrodiil. Created in the Fourth Era, year 209, by Empress Aneg I, our order has been charged with the staggering task of gathering up and recording the threads of our collective history before they, too, become ghosts in the tapestry. I have trained my entire life so that I might succeed in this mission, but even so, I'm filled with trepidation as I pack my meager belongings and prepare to depart for the wilds of Skyrim. Even now, 46 years after the horrors that have come to be known as the Great Dying, a black cloud hangs over the children of the sky. The cancer has been cut away, and yet we wait, as if knowing the threat has not passed. It is into this uncertain quiet that I travel, armed only with my quill and my books, to record the histories of those who saved the mortal world from the darkness. As the world reeled from the events of the Great Dying, ripples spread from its epicenter in Skyrim to the furthest reaches of Tamriel and beyond. Legends began to surface of the men and women who stood facing into the winds of our mutual destruction. They were not emperors or kings. They were not leaders of mighty armies, but unknown souls who rose from the dust to fight for us, and then just as quickly as they ascended, they vanished from the world. For years, we did not know them but for the tales spread from campfire to campfire. Known as the Five, it is said that they swore a blood oath to silence. Others claim that they perished in the cataclysm. If they are to be believed, the legends speak of individuals of unparalleled power who are capable of both brilliant honor and acts of unspeakable darkness. As if in a lightning strike, they appeared and for the briefest of moments stood at the center of the storm. They were known only by appellations given them by the terrified masses. Titles such as the Thunderhead, the Aureate, Snowflower, Miasma, and the Deceitist. And they changed the course of the world and then disappeared. It has fallen upon the scribes and lectors of my order to record this history before it is lost to time. There are but 8 of us. However, we are the best and brightest of the order. If there's yet truth to be found, we shall uncover it. I've been dispatched to Solitude to speak with a man whom our sources claim is the one known as the Deceitist. I am told that he's of Nordic descent and in failing health. I must verify and record his thread in the great tapestry before it is too late. If the rumors are true, the Deceitist was once known as the most hated man in Skyrim for reasons I have been unable to verify. I believe it is the mystery of his reputation that's the source of the disquiet I feel leaking into my heart. For years, historians have placed the darkness of the 5 at the feet of this man, speculating that it was he who was the driving force behind the ambiguous and sometimes wicked actions of the group. However, there are those who've come to believe that, in fact, the group was fractured, and 4 stood as a bulwark sheltering Tamriel from the one who wielded power beyond imagining. A terrible weapon made flesh, a dark child born of a dark time. If this is true, which of the 5 bore the seed of destruction? And why choose now to tell the story? It has not escaped me that I embark on a mission to extract the truth from a man whose very name implies deception. How strange that it should fall to me to complete this task. What if I should fail? This is not a story for story's sake. This is the collective history of we mortals, both men and mer. It must be recorded for generations to come as a hopeful reminder of what we can accomplish in the face of death. An invocation to us all that we must not look to the gods to save us. We must rise up and save ourselves. We must not be afraid to write our own history if we are to survive. So, it is into recorded history that I will finally commit these tales. For too long have they been cloaked in mystery, and it'll be from these epics that generations to come will draw the strength needed to face down corruption. To survive as a people, we will need more than simple histories. We will need fables.